mastery over any particular skill or area of your life? Do you feel like you're at that mastery level? Well, most of the time, we're just leveling up, right? In high performance, we talk all the time about that we're always leveling up, right? We're always working on ourselves. But the people who are really excellent at what they do have mastery. Malcolm Gladwell wrote about this in his book, Outliers. And he talked about the 10,000 hour rule and how there were people who had worked at something for 10,000 hours. And that's what made them so excellent. That's what gave them mastery over what they were doing. So I'll ask you again, are you the master of anything? Do you have mastery over any area of your life? So I started thinking about this. What do I have mastery over? And the one thing that I could come up with, maybe two, but they're related, is writing. Writing and maybe blogging, but blogging is writing. Now, I've been blogging since something like 2004 or 2005. And I've been writing since I was in middle school, if not before. So I've spent a lot of hours, probably 10,000 hours or more, on these activities. And that, I wouldn't say has made me a master at writing. I can still improve my writing. But it has given me a skill level that is pretty close to mastery, right? Now again, I'm not saying I'm the master and that when you read one of my books or you read a blog post of mine that there isn't some improvement that could be made, because of course there is. But think about tennis players, right? Who go and practice for hours and hours and hours every day. They're developing mastery. Swimmers who get in the pool every day and swim and swim and swim. You see them at the Olympics. They've put in those 10,000 hours. So, what is it that you would like to have mastery over? Is there a skill that you would like to be better at? And you know, that skill could be being a better parent, or it could be being a better communicator, or it could be being a better cook, right? Or it could be being a better tennis player or a better runner. The key is to put in the hours. And when you're putting in the hours, as far as I'm concerned, it's not just about the hours, it's about the focus of those hours. What's your intention for those hours? Is your intention to get better? Is your intention to work on something? My son is a dancer, and I do some high performance coaching with dancers. And what I've noticed is that they can go into the studio for class, and they could just go through the motions, right? And they're still getting in their hours. They're still working towards that 10,000 hours, but they can also go in with an intention and say, today I'm working on my arms. Today I'm working on the point of my toe or my foot, right? And so they're putting in the hours with an intention of improving a specific aspect of their skill. So ask yourself, what is it that you want to put those 10,000 hours into to get mastery over it? And again, mastery, we're always still improving. But how can you get to that 10,000 hour point where you're really good at something? Really good at something. That's the key here. So think about the area of your life where you'd like to improve. And then I want you to go to your calendar and start slotting in some hours so that you start working towards your 10,000 hours, right? And I want you to think about why you want to do this. Because if you don't know why, then those 10,000 hours aren't going to happen. You're going to quit along the way, and you won't develop mastery. I could have easily dropped the writing long ago, right? But for me, writing is how I express myself. It's my gift, and it's meaningful to me because when I write something, I am communicating with someone else, and that person hopefully has a positive and meaningful interaction with my words, right? That I impact them in a positive and a meaningful way. For me, that's important. I feel like that's my purpose. My gift is writing, and my purpose is to use that writing to be of service to other people. That keeps me going and writing more and more and more. So why do you want to do this? Why do you want to put in your 10,000 hours and be a master? Why do you want to have that level of skill? That meaning, your why behind it is going to keep you going at it. So you need to have the hours on your calendar, the blocks of time on your calendar, and then you need to keep working consistently, right? Every day, every week, working on this skill, whatever it is, right? And when you know why you're doing it, you're going to keep going. So that why is a really important part of it. You have to have a why that's very meaningful to you, that you really resonate with. Okay? So 10,000 hours, how are you going to get them in? Or do you already have 10,000 hours at something? If you do, leave me a message down below, a comment, and tell me what you've spent 10,000 hours perfecting, becoming a master at, becoming skillful at. Okay? Or leave me a comment down below and tell me what you plan to spend 10,000 hours on to raise your skill level. Okay, I'd love to know. Or just tell me what you think about this concept. And if you're interested in leveling up, if you don't know, I'm Nina Amir. I'm known as the Inspiration to Creation Coach, but I'm a high performance coach, a certified high performance coach. And I'd love to help you get from where you are now to where you want to go by developing more clarity, energy, courage, productivity, influence, right? By mastering your psychology, your physiology, your persuasive skills, your relationship skills, your effectiveness. So if that interests you, if you really would like to level up, then fill out my application at ninaamir.com/free session. ninaamir.com/free session. ninaamir.com/free session. We'll get together for an hour. I'll introduce you to some high performance concepts and terminology and some mindsets and some tips and strategies, and we'll see if we're a good fit and if you like the idea of high performance, if it's a good fit for you. And if so, we can coach together. But in the meantime, fill out the strategy session application and let's see whether you're a good fit to work with me. And if so, we'll get on a call for an hour. And I promise you'll go away with some tips and strategies and new mindsets that you can apply immediately. And that's going to help you level up, and it's going to help you stick with your 10,000 hour goal. That is it for today. Love to hear from you. Subscribe to my YouTube station down below. Subscribe to my blog posts and go fill out that application. Until next time, go out there and achieve more inspired results.